The ANC and some of its alliance partners will welcome back expelled ambassador from the US, Ebrahim Rasool, back into the country Sunday morning. Rasool, who was declared persona non grata by the Trump administration for his remarks in a webinar that linked the US president to white supremacy, is expected to arrive in Cape Town before midday. The ANC's Dullah Omar region and the SACP have called on Capetonians to join them at the Cape Town International Airport to show solidarity with the ambassador. Meanwhile, President Cyril Ramaphosa has requested formations, including the ANC, that wish to welcome Rasool to avoid inflaming the current tense relations between the countries. Samkele Maseko is coming to us live, standing outside the steps of Parliament. Samkele, it seems as though the ANC believes that what Rasool had said in that webinar is correct, that they support those sentiments, and that they'll welcome him back in solidarity. Is that not something that would give the union buildings a headache?
Well, Oliver, what I can say is that it is giving the union buildings a bit of a headache, because you've had the Secretary General of the African National Congress, that would be Fikile Mbalula, being very mum on the issue in saying that government must be the one that handles this issue of the United States of America and the presidency and the administration of President Donald Trump and his businessmen allies such as Elon Musk on this onslaught that they have launched against South Africa. You do know that the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, did declare Ambassador Ebrahim Rasool a persona non grata in the United States of America through a tweet that he sent out, and ultimately a communication then went out to the Department of International Relations and Cooperation and to Ambassador Ebrahim Rasool, declaring him a persona non grata. You've seen the statement of the ANC Veterans League questioning why South Africa should continue engaging with an impeccable enemy that seemingly does not want to have cordial diplomatic relations with the country, that would be the United States of America. But I am with the representative of the South African Communist Party in the region of the Cape Metro. They are part of the Tripartite Alliance Secretariat in the region that is organizing that welcoming home event of Ambassador Ebrahim Rasool. Very good evening to you, sir. Just the essence of organizing this event for Ambassador Ebrahim Rasool. The president of the country, the president of your ally, the African National Congress, has said that maximum restraint must be exercised by everyone. Why are you still going ahead with this welcoming home rally for Ambassador Rasool?
As the South African Communist Party in the Brand Banting in the Western Cape in particular will be going to welcome Ambassador Ebrahim Rasool on the basis of him being a seasoned community activist, former chairperson of the ANC, former premier of the Western Cape. We are only pledging solidarity on him against what it has happened in the US. Comrade Ebrahim Rasool is a seasoned and an experienced ambassador and a diplomat who is going to USA for the second time. So for us, it's a welcoming of him at home, as is an experienced ANC hailing from the Western Cape, pledging solidarity with him, encouraging him, and hoping that he is going to join us in liberating the people of the Western Cape. The diplomatic relations between South Africa and US, we will leave that to government. But as the party, we agreed that we are not going to be bullied by US. We only believe that South Africa is a sovereign country. It has a right to take decisions at any given time without influence from the external forces, particularly the imperialist forces of the West.
When you look at the current contemporary politics internationally, particularly around South Africa and the United States of America, some of those words of Ambassador Ebrahim Rasool, many within this Western Cape, they may perceive him to be part of the problem. You've seen the Democratic Alliance through Helen Ziller saying that maybe Tony Leon should replace Ambassador Ebrahim Rasool in the United States of America. You do know that Pollack, who is being touted as a possible ambassador to South Africa, is a former speechwriter of Tony Leon. What do you make of these moves, particularly by those who are launching an onslaught against South Africa and the minority that is currently there, that is portraying South Africa in a negative light, to say that there is that particular genocide against the Afrikaner community?
Given the current global political turmoil, and the position in which South Africa has taken as a peacemaker across the world, we understand that it's not going to be easy for them to be freely moving around and putting up our views. But the South African Communist Party will be very worried that Comrade Ebrahim Rasool will be just replaced as and when, particularly with the current political challenges in South Africa, that currently we've got people that went overseas, particularly in the US, to seek refugee without any fight or war in South Africa, particularly the Afrikaners who decided to went to lie and speak ill against South Africa. We'll be very worried that the government of South Africa will immediately and willy-nilly replace Ebrahim Rasool, particularly with a reactionary force of the DA in particular. That will be selling his political understanding and the contribution he has made in the politics of South Africa.
What is the program like tomorrow for the arrival of Ambassador Ebrahim Rasool? When is he arriving? What program will then ensue? Will he be addressing those members of the ANC, the SACP and COSATU who will be gathered at the airport?
As for tomorrow, we expect him to arrive at 11. What is going to happen in the airport is just going to be a home welcoming of Comrade Ebrahim Rasool. We don't expect him to address. It's just a welcoming, not a rally.
Any meetings planned thus far? I'm told that you are having a regional alliance forum to discuss the particular program for tomorrow. Is the province, will JJHL Sisu, will Neville Delport be part of those who are welcoming Ambassador Ebrahim Rasool?
As a district secretary of the South African Communist Party, I can only speak on behalf of the South African Communist Party, which is going to be there. We understand that there was a message sent by the president of the country, who's the president of the ANC, to all ANC members and the public. But as the South African Communist Party will be meeting the region and the province of COSATU to develop a coordination of that welcoming, as it is not a rally.
Thank you very much. That is a representative of the South African Communist Party essentially saying that they at a regional level with the ANC, SACP and provincially with COSATU, they are organizing that particular homecoming event for Ambassador Ebrahim Rasool. It is not a rally, but it is a homecoming celebration for him and to pledge solidarity with him with what he is going through, being described as a persona non grata in the United States of America. We will be covering it live, giving you rolling coverage from 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow right up until the afternoon with the arrival of Ambassador Ebrahim Rasool scheduled for 11 o'clock in the morning.
Samkele, thank you so much for that report. Really do appreciate it. Samkele Maseko coming to us live from the steps of the National Assembly there.